I was explaining, as you'll understand in some of my previous lectures, that I'm a really terrible coach. It's true. It's true. You're laughing, but it's true. I make mistakes all the time.
That's why you're only a grandmaster.
That's right. That's why I'm only a grandmaster. Yeah. But I became world champion too. I was world champion under 21. Yeah. Not bad. But I make mistakes all the time in chess. And one of the things that we understand. Hi, welcome. Hi. He's not so happy. See your brother? Oh, he's cool. That's all right then. Okay, do you think I could trick you and make you think 15 moves ahead?
50?
Okay, I'm going to trick you. I'm going to trick you.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one. You know who's tricking your mind? You're the one who's playing this.
Okay.
Remember, if you do need to go to the restroom, this is not a conventional classroom, so you can get up and just very quietly go to the restroom. We're doing it right back there.
I'm tricking. I know, isn't that amazing? I told you, I'm not very good. I'm just...
Play without the king.
You can't play without... That is so true. But I'm going to cheat. I told you, I'm a lousy coach.
You can't play chess whether you're a coach or you're not a coach. You can't play chess
That's right.
without a king.
Can't play chess without a king. But I can do anything I want because, see, I'm a grandmaster. They give you a grandmaster title. They say you can do anything you want. Now, check out this position. I just made it up. There's no black king in the position. I can't do that. That's right. I can't do that. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So play along with me here. So, you guys all know how pawns move? You know how kings move? Okay. In this position, this pawn is what we call a base pawn.
What the?
A base pawn. Why do you think we call that the base? Yes.
Because it's on the same file where it started.
Well, it's on its original square, but that's not why we call it the base pawn. Yes, sir.
It's the base of the chain.
Right. That's a wow. That's the perfect answer. This pawn is called the base pawn because you see this chain of pawns? It's the last pawn in the chain of pawns. It's the base pawn. It's at the very bottom of the chain of pawns. Is this the base pawn?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
How many think it is? How many think it's not? Okay, it is the base pawn. But why did you think it wasn't? Why did you think it wasn't?
Since the base pawn on black was up further.
Yeah,
And there's two in front of it.
these guys?
That the other one,
W-
the one that
This-
I didn't think that one was it since the other end was the same.
Okay, well, in fact, there are two base pawns. The base pawn in this case is the one at the end of the chain, right? This guy protects this guy protects this guy protects this guy. But this guy is also a base pawn because it protects these two guys. Okay, but this is a base pawn. Now, what we discover when we play chess and we become really, really experienced, we discover it would be really good to capture the base pawn. Why? Yes.
It's not protected.
No. Why would we like to?
Because that one protects that one, and that one protects that one, and that
Right. If we could capture this base pawn, then we could capture this guy, then this guy, this guy, this guy. So the base pawn is like our foundation. That's our crucial pawn that protects everything. Now in this position, white's king is going to have to capture this base pawn. Okay. Now this is where I told you I'm a terrible coach, right? So I don't want you to tell me. I don't want you to tell me how you're going to do it. I want you guys mentally, not to move the pieces, but to count in your mind how many moves it would take you to capture the base pawn. Think about it. How many moves? Think about it. How many moves would it take? I'm going to call on you soon, so be careful. Make sure you got to be 100% right. 100%. How many think it will take you 3 moves? Raise your hands. 3 moves? More. How many think it would take 5? How many? 6. How many? 10. How many have the right number? Okay, I'm going to call on the gentleman in red, yes, to tell me how many moves.
19.
Wow. How many? 19. How many? 18. How many? Yes. 7. How many?
First, I have a little question.
Mm.
How many moves by the pawn, or how many moves to capture the pawn?
To capture the pawn. 14. How many? 13. Okay. You guys are going to count with me, right? Now, but what are we counting? We're going to count white's moves with his king, right? Now, how on earth is white's king, which is way down here in the corner, ever going to get to the G7 pawn? Yes. Okay, come with me. How many would like to make this move? Okay. How many would like to make this move? Wow. Okay, so count with me. 1, and now?
3, 4, 5, 6.
No. I made a mistake. Hold on, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. No.
No?
Yes. No. Yes.
Okay, wait. How many, raise your hands, how many would like to go here? How many would like to go here?
Oh yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Now what? Which square?
3.
This square or this square? How many would like to go to this square? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Still keep going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 moves.
I did it the long. He thought that it was check. He thought it was check. I did it the long.
We started here. How is en passant? Well, there's no en passant. There's no en passant. So you guys, if you calculated, if you counted in your minds, you could think 13 moves ahead. It's not 13? 2? How did you get 2? How? The king had to go. No, I'm only asking how many moves does it take for the white king? The white king, blacks didn't move in all of this. All I did was move the white king. How many moves did it take the white king to win the base pawn? You did what? You did it the longer. Now, remember, shall we try again? You guys, how many like this as your opening move? That led to 13. But you guys criticized me. What was wrong with this move? Is it still 13 if I move king g2? No. Okay. It'd be 14. Why? Why?
Let's go up and then down.
Okay, let's try that again. Okay, how many moves does it take the white king to reach this square? 2. How many moves does it take the white king to reach this square?
4.
If I go here,
2, 3, 4.
is it the same thing? Yeah. Yes, young man.
Wouldn't it be easier and quicker to go up and then go down? Oh wait, read it. You can't do that.
Oh, can't do that. Okay. This is the way we start. This is the way in chess we start to think. We start to think. We plan ahead. We have to look ahead. In this position, we have a plan. Our plan was to win the base pawn, right? Then you have to put your plan into effect. Now, I've cheated because I didn't put a black king on the board. Let's imagine there was a black king on the board. And this black king, if we moved our king all the way up the board, would stop us. So we're going to put the black king, hate that, in a situation. Now, how many think the black king can stop the white king from going after this pawn? Can the black king stop the white king? Or is the black king helpless to stop it? You think it can stop it? How many think the black king is helpless? It can't stop it. Okay. Now let's see if that's true. First of all, we call these pass pawns, right? Right? So the black king has to stop these pawns from promoting to a queen, because you all know how to checkmate with a king and queen, right? And even 2 queens, that's right. So all of those who think the black king can stop the white king, keep your hands up for a second. Okay, so you guys are going to tell us how it's possible. Okay, I'm going to go king here. Those people who think the black king, yes, what would you do?
King to c7.
Okay, I'm going to go king here. And now, yes?
G5.
D6. Okay. I'm going to go here. I've got a queen. You got to go back with your king? Yeah, he's going to go back with his king. I'm going to go here. Yes? Yeah. King to B7. I'm going to go here. Oh. And now what are you going to do with your king? Yes? Correct. But now, how do you think the black king is going to stop the white king? King to B7, king to D1. You gotta stop me from making a queen. 8, correct. And I'm coming over, you see? So the black king can't stop the white king. The black king is helpless to stop me from going after the base pawn. Yes, young man.
If you can just move that, I was thinking that if you move that up, it would be checkmate, but no, if you just kill it.
Yeah, he would take it. He would take it. That's a pity. That's a pity. Okay. This little exercise, and I could do a whole lot of them. I mean, there are really a lot of books about planning in chess. This little exercise is a way of helping you understand how to plan. One of the most important things you can do as a chess player is to have a goal. Your goal in this case was to win the base pawn and to make a plan how to make it happen. Sometimes it takes 13 moves and longer. But if you have a goal, you have a plan, that's what you need to become a stronger chess player. Now, I bet you guys haven't heard of this, but maybe you have. Maybe you guys are a lot better than I think. Huh? Have you one of the best combinations? How many of you know what a combination is? Tactics and combinations? Okay. How many of you have heard of the breakthrough combination? You've heard of the breakthrough combination?
Yeah.
What's the breakthrough?
You get one. Each one does a little spot, and you can get full of it, and then you can move all the way up to the split.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. How many else know about a breakthrough? Yes, young man?
Like a horse, it can hop over the other piece.
Well, that sounds like a jumping over the gate, like you jumped over the fence. A breakthrough is kind of like what you've suggested, that there's a fence, but you break down the fence. Okay, one of the trickiest combinations in the endgame is the breakthrough. You guys like to see it?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when it was first shown to me. Now you guys are much, much stronger than me, because guess what? I started playing chess at 12. So everybody in this room, all you guys, are much, much, much better than me as a 12-year-old, because you know how to play chess and I didn't. So all you guys should become better than me. Wow, what a concept is that? Sorry?
That means we should all turn into national champions.
Exactly. That's exactly right. You should all turn into national champions. Well, world champions. I became a world champion. Do you think you guys think you can do that too? Why not? Okay. Now this time I'm not cheating, right? Because there's a black king on the board. Okay. Now, this is pretty weird, right? This is pretty weird. Okay. How many people realize that the kings are in opposition? Okay, that's pretty good. You guys are pretty good. My goodness. Okay. Now, how many of you, I'm going to try to trick you, so pay attention, this is going to be tough. How many of you think white is winning? White is winning? White is winning?
Well, it's actually body moves.
It's white to move. It's white's move. How many of you think black's winning? That's pretty good. How many of you think it's a tie? That's pretty good. Okay. So, the people who think that black is winning, what should black move be? Give me a move for black. What's a good move for black? No? Oh, pardon me. It's white to move. It's white to move. White to move. Okay, those people think white's winning, raise your hand. Okay, what should white play?
King to C3.
Okay, and if I play king to c3, the idea for white is maybe he would try to go and capture these pawns, right? So black moves his king into opposition. Now what should white do?
King to D3.
Okay, and then the same thing from black's point of view, black plays king to d5.
Pawn to F6.
Pawn to f6, and let's say black takes the pawn,
Then we take the pawn back.
and then black plays here. And black, what? Sorry? The king would come in, and black would be winning, right? Black wins. Okay. So we just saw an example of black winning the game after the move king to c3. So now, once again, I ask the class, how many think black is winning? I'm a dirty trickster. I'm telling you, I'm warning you. And how many think white's winning? How? What would you do if you were white?
Well, I would move that center pawn to G6. Finally.
Okay, check this out. White played the move G6. Whoa, how many think that's a good move? Okay, how many think black is still winning? 2, 3. Okay, what should black play? What? He should take the pawn, right? Okay, let me play black. I'm going to take the pawn. So I'm a pawn up. And now what do you do?
Then take the other pawn.
Okay, how? This way or this way?
Any kind of way. Equal way.
F. Okay. Now after F takes G6, I'll play H6. Okay, now what are you guys gonna, you guys got white, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go king c3?
No.
What else can you do? You can't do anything but move your king, your pawns are stuck. Where would you like to move your king if not c?
I would like to just ask for a draw.
And ask for a draw? Well, if you go king to c2, let's say black goes king here. What is black's going to do? Is black going to go after the base pawn?
No.
What's the base pawn?
No.
H5. So black is going to go here, 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 take, and then he's going to take that one too. And he's going to be 2 pawns up and he's going to win the game. So black wins again. Yay! So,
No, what if they don't do that?
well, that's what we're going to try to find out. So, the score, what's the score? 2 to nothing. 2 to nothing. White to play, and it's been 2 to nothing. So, are we convinced that black is winning?
No.
No? Okay. Time out. Time out. The young gentleman, he said that he would like to play the move G6. And this is a very interesting move. Now, last time, F takes, I played the move, F takes G6, and you guys captured the pawn. I played H6, and black was winning. Okay, how many of you would like to play this move?
Yes.
Yes? And then what would you do after this move?
Then take it again.
Take it again? But then isn't black's king close, and won't black's king come over and just capture the pawn?
No, because the pawn should go down.
No, the pawn is blocked. So black is going to win this pawn. Maybe he won't win the game. Maybe he will, but black's better. Right? Black's better. Yes, sir.
Wouldn't if he kept on doing that? Why kept on doing that? Wouldn't if he just stayed there? Well, if he just went up and down, wouldn't he be blocking the way for the other team?
Well, he would, but black in this position, white might be able to draw. There's no question about that. But there's only one potential winner, right? Only black could win this position because only black has a pawn. So this didn't work out very well for white at all.
There's actually a way that you can get stalemate.
Yes? We'll find out later that. Now, I want you guys to give this some serious thought because white has a brilliant move. A brilliant move. And I want to see if you guys can find it. This move is winning for white. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. It's a win for white. Now, I want you guys to tell me, after I play this move, what possibilities? Give me all of white's possibilities. What are possible moves for white? Yes, sir.
Move the pawn of H to H6. Seems like you have to do it.
How many of you like that move? Isn't that brilliant? Why? Okay. What could black do? Take the pawn. Now, what can white do? In the red. Gentleman in the red.
Pawn to F6.
Ooh! White's pawn is going to promote to queen, and he's going to win.
We don't have anything to do.
He don't have anything the king is too far away to stop the pawn. Okay, but now you guys haven't got it all yet. This is just the start. Okay, put on your thinking caps. This is very important. I mean, this is for the championship. Imagine this is for the, yeah. Imagine this is for the national championship. And you're white, and you're facing the international grandmaster, and you have a winning move, and you played this move, and you played the winning move, and your coach is nervous, and the grandmaster, that's me, just to remind you, the grandmaster captures like this. Now think about it. Think about it. Give it some thought. What on earth can black play? Pardon me. What on earth can white play? What could white play?
The pawn on h5, move it up to h6.
Okay. Is this the right move? Oh! The national championship. Just a second. What's the right move? The lady in white. Yes, you, young lady.
You could move the pawn to a g.
You could capture the pawn, yes? No. The gentleman in the blue, in the way back, yes. How many of you like that move? What if black captures the pawn? Now what? You're 2 pawns down. Just a second, you're 2 pawns down. Gentleman in the green. You, yes.
You would move pawn that's on h5 to h6.
Wow. Powerful move, right? Do you see why? There's no stopping the pawn. And for example, let's play it out. I'll play black. Will you guys make a queen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's say I go here. You guys play, whoops. You guys play against me now. I'm going to play black. Okay, are you ready? Young man, what would you do? How many of you like to move the queen to e5? Check. Check. Ooh. I better go back.
Take the pawn.
Queen takes pawn. Okay, now I'm playing black. I'm playing against the whole class. You guys are a queen ahead. So I've got to figure out a draw. Do you want to draw?
No!
Oh, come on. Okay, what if I play f5?
Yeah!
No.
Young lady, what would you do?
Move the queen from
F?
f4 to f5.
No. Young Jim?
Move the queen from f4 to h4.
This one?
Yeah.
No. That's a good move, but no.
How many would like to move the queen to g5? Then, why would you move the queen to g5? Young man.
Because if the king gets close to the queen, then the queen can just take it.
That is true.
No.
But why? He's right. No, he is right about that. But why did white move his queen here? Yes, sir.
So he could go up, and since that guy's at the top, he can go down and just take both of them.
And then you win.
Okay. What pawn is the white queen trying to capture? Young lady in the red, all the way in the back of the class. Yes. What pawn is the white queen trying to capture? Correct. She is absolutely right. Let's say I play king here. She says that she wants to take this pawn on g6. And what kind of a pawn is it? A base pawn. And now that the base pawn has been captured, so I'm going to play here. Now it's your turn. You guys still want to draw?
No.
Okay, what are you going to do? Young lady in the white.
You can move it to 5.
To which square? Which square? This is the 5th rank. H5 is a good move because this move pins the pawn, but I was thinking that you're going to need to use your king, and you need to bring your king close to this pawn. Okay, so give me another suggestion, young lady. Okay, king to c3. This was the move I liked the best. Let's say I play king here. Young man, what would you do? King to c4. Okay, let's say I move my king here. Young man.
I would do
Yes.
probably.
Yes. You weren't ready. Who else has a good idea? Gentlemen. King to d3. I like this move very much. I think this move is very good. Now, what if I move my king here? Young man, what do you think you would do if you had the white pieces? This is a national championship.
I'll move him to right there.
Bravo. Right there is E2. E2. Okay, now I'm in trouble. I know it. Okay, I still have one hope. I'll move my king here. Now what will you guys do? Young man, wouldn't agree. Check. Queen to e6, check. You're attacking my king. You're attacking my pawn. I have only one square to protect it. King f4. Yes? What's your move? You thinking? Young man, what's your move? Queen to c4? Okay, queen to c4, check. Now, let's say I go king here. Now remember, you guys still got to beat me. I'm a grandmaster. I got a pawn. You guys want to draw? No! Boy, young man in the blue, what do you think you should do? Oh, that's a good move. Oh, now I'm not going to call on you again. That move is too good. Now, hold on. I got to think. I'm in trouble here. I just know if I move my pawn, you guys are going to take it, right? Okay, so I'll go king here.
Okay, now we're going to get the pawn.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's your move, young man?
F4.
F4 is a good square, but what's going there? The king or the queen?
Pawn.
It's his choice. What? King. Okay. Wow, I don't see how I'm going to save the pawn. Do you? I don't see. So I'm going to play here. Take the pawn. Okay, we got take the pawn. Now you guys are going to show me. I asked you at the start of the class if you guys could win king and queen versus king, and now it's the test. This is it. This is the big test. Can you do it? How many of you think you can do it? Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to play king here. Take a look. Be careful. This is for the championship now. Gentlemen in the blue, what do you think you would do if you had white? Move the queen to e4. Is everybody happy with this move?
No! Actually, I am.
Time out. Who thinks the queen should move here? Okay. Who thinks the queen should move here? Why not?
Yes.
Okay. Time out. I've got to try to guess what you guys want to do. The suggestion was queen to e4 check. This was the move that was suggested. Who thinks they have a better move? Young man in the blue, what is the better move?
King to G4.
King to g4. How many people like that move? You guys are going to need to use your king one day.
I know.
How many of you would like to move the king to e5? I'm not hearing a lot of unanimous praise. What? Queen to d. How many of you like to go queen to d5? Okay, I'm not hearing a lot of agreement. So we're going to suggest to you guys a move. Is that fair? I can be the arbiter. So keep in mind that I'm trying to make a draw. So I'm going to suggest you guys play here.
That's the worst suggestion ever.
Exactly. I'm trying to draw. That was the worst suggestion ever. Okay. Because queen e4 check was suggested before, you guys are going to have to tough it out. I'll play king here. Young man.
Queen to.
Ow! Really?
Queen.
No, I'll do.
Queen to c4.
You guys just were there. Guess what? I'll go right back. Ha ha ha. Draw?
No!
Okay. But, okay, what are you guys going to do instead? Gentlemen in the blue, because you're so good. You can't move the king. White king can't go to e4. You mean maybe king to e5? Okay. King to e5. I'm going to go king f3. Your turn. What?
Queen to D4.
Queen to d4. Good move. Very good move. I'm going to go king to g3. Young lady in the white.
You can move the queen to D3.
Okay, queen to d3 check. I'm going to play king to g2. Okay, who's going to play white's next move? This is a crucial move. Young man. Championships on your shoulders. Yes?
3.
That was an excellent move. Bravo. That was an excellent move. I'm playing king to h2. And gentlemen in the red.
Queen to G5.
That's an excellent move. What was wrong with that move? Where can my king go? I have to go here. Yeah, but keep going. Look. Okay, young man in the orange.
I would do king to f6.
Moving this square or this square? But you want to go around my king. You want to use your king to.
I know, but then the king could go past my queen since the queen is guarding it.
That's true. This is an idea, but it's not the best move in the position. King to f4. Now, I have nothing else to do. King h2. Okay, how many of you, before I call, how many of you think you can checkmate in 5 moves? Raise your hands. 5 moves. How many think you can checkmate in 4? Nobody thinks you could check? Good, that is one. How many can checkmate in 2 moves? How would you play for white? What would you do? Which move would you make? Queen g4. But would that be checkmate in 2? No. Young man. The suggestion was queen to g4 and queen to g3. And both of those queen moves are good, but it's not the best. You got to checkmate in 2. That's the exercise. Young man.
King to f3.
That's brilliant.
No, that's not the answer. Yeah, it is.
And now, young man, checkmate in 1 move. Checkmate in 1 move. Show me how you could checkmate in 1 move. It's awesome.
King to g.
No.
You can't do that.
In the blue.
Move the queen to g2.
Checkmate. Congratulations.
Finally, so close.
Okay. What did we learn in this class? What did we learn in this class? These are the things I want to remind you. I want to remind you what is the base pawn, right? How to plan. Think of a plan and then execute your plan. And and today you learned the breakthrough, where you push that pawn and then you push the other pawn, or you push the other pawn and your pawn went through to a queen. And you learned that I was a lousy coach. Yeah. Now, what is happening here at the club is every Sundays we have these classes at 1 to 2. There are also during the weekdays intermediate classes, okay? Classes for players who are getting stronger and stronger. There's an entire schedule.